Hey, what's up you guys? It's Ruthie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go into chapter 22 of I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. We just found out that she has a special skill for crying on command, so let's keep reading to see if we find out anything else that could be something that we didn't know about Jeanette McCurdy. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, please click off the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 22. Emily's dad has just been murdered and her mom is a suspect. A crying on cue audition for yet another network police procedural without a trace has just come through. The audition scene is a scene where Emily gets called in for an interrogation and starts getting overwhelmed, and then the tears fall. I'm sitting in the waiting room mustering up all my sadness when something shifts in me. I feel strange. I don't know how to describe it, but I know, my gut knows, that the tears aren't going to come. I feel detached, disconnected, and then irritated. I tug on Mom's arm. She dog-ears the diet section in her current issue of Woman's World. The diet section is her favorite, even though I'm not sure why. Mom's very petite, 4'11" and a whopping 92 pounds, as she often announces with proud irony, knowing her proud count is far from whopping. She sets the magazine down on her lap and leans closer to me, and I whisper to her ear, "Mommy, I don't think I'm going to be able to cry." Mom looks at me puzzled at first. Then her confusion turns into intensity. I can tell immediately that she's switched into pep talk mode, a role she switches into more often than is necessary because it makes her feel necessary. She furrows her eyebrows and tightens her lips. There's a childishness to the expression of hers, like she's a kid pretending to be an adult. "Of course you will. You're Emily. You are Emily." Mom often says this when she's getting me into character. She'll say, "You are Emily," or Keely, or Sadie, or whoever I'm supposed to be that day. But today, right now, I don't feel like being Emily. I don't want to be Emily. This has never happened before, but it's happening now, and it's scaring me. A part of me resisting my mind, forcing this emotional trauma on itself, as part of me saying, "No, it's too painful. I'm not doing this." This part of me is foolish. This part of me doesn't realize that this is my special skill, that this is good for me, for the family, for Mom. The more I can cry on cue, the more jobs I can book. More jobs I can book, the happier Mom will be. I take a deep breath and smile up at Mom. "You're right, I'm Emily," I say, half to convince Mom, half to convince myself. The part of me doesn't want to cry on cue, is not convinced. Then part of me screams that I'm not Emily, that I'm Jeanette, and that I'm Jeanette, and that I, Jeanette, deserve to be listened to. What I want and what I need deserves to be listened to. Mom finds the fold in her magazine, but just before she goes to reopen it, she leans over one more time. "You're gonna book this one, Emily." But I don't. The audition doesn't go well. My heart isn't in it. I don't feel my words. And worst of all, I do not cry on cue. I tank. We're on the way home in bumper-to-bumper traffic on the 101 South. I'm sitting in my booster seat since I'm still small enough to be required to sit in it. I try to work on my history homework, but I'm unable to focus because I'm too upset at myself over the audition. I was in my head during it because the scary part of me decided to try and speak up, the part of me that doesn't want to be doing this. "I don't want to act anymore," I say before I even realize I've said it. Mom looks at me in the rearview mirror. A mixture of shock and disappointment fills in her eyes. I immediately regret saying anything. "Don't be silly. You love acting. It's your favorite thing in the world," Mom says in a way that makes it sound like a threat. I look out the window. The part of me wants to please her, thinks maybe she's right, maybe this is my favorite thing, and that I just don't know it. I just don't realize it, but the part of me that doesn't want to cry on cue, that doesn't want to act, that doesn't care about pleasing Mom, and just wants to please me, that part of me screams at me to speak up. My face gets hot, compelling me to say something. "No, I really don't want to. I don't like it. It makes me very uncomfortable." Mom makes a face. Mom's face looks like she just ate a lemon. It contorts in a way that terrifies me. I know what's coming next. "You can't quit," she sobs. "This was our chance. This was our chance." She bangs on the steering wheel, accidentally hitting the horn. Mascara trickles down her cheeks. She's hysterical, like I was in the Hollywood homicide audition. The hysteria frightens me and demands to be taken care of. "Never mind," I say loudly so Mom can hear it. Even through her sobs, her crying stops immediately, except for one leftover sniffle, but as soon as that sniffle is over, it's complete silence. I'm not the only one who can cry on cue. "Never mind," I repeat. "Let's just forget I said anything. Sorry." I suggest we listen to Mom's current favorite album, Phil Collins, but seriously, she smiles as at the suggestion and puts in the CD player. She flips to Another Day in Paradise and the song starts blasting through the speakers. Mom sings along. She eyes me in the rearview mirror. Come on, why aren't you singing along, Net? She asks giddily, her mood having switched. So I start singing along and I throw on my best fake smile to go with it. Maybe I wasn't able to bring the tears for Without a Trace, but I was able to bring the smile for Mom on the drive home. Either way, it's performing. That is the end of chapter 22. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.